Hi, I'm Tony Moyle from InSell, and I'm looking forward to coming over and working with Wirecard Asia over the next 9 months. I've been chosen to work with both the RM teams, the BD teams, and the sales leadership teams to support you in your growth plans within Wirecard over the next 2 years. And I work for a company called InSell, which is my own company. And prior to that, I worked with a company called Mercury International, a worldwide global sales training company, and I've been working for myself now for about 9 years. I guess you might ask, because I sit here in very drizzly the United Kingdom, why are Wirecard bringing someone over from the United Kingdom to work with a group of people from Singapore, Hong Kong, and the Asia wider area in general? Well, I worked for about 4 or 5 years with one of your competitors, WorldPay, where I worked with the entire BD population of their corporate sector, all of their corporate support people, all of their implementation people, their product managers, a wide variety of people on a multiple of different projects between 2013 and 2017. And in that time, I had the fortune to meet Alison and Judith, and following some conversations, they've asked me to work with you. So I'm very much looking forward to doing it. Between June of this year and the middle of next year, I'll be around the business to support you in your endeavours to grow your business in Asia. And we're going to be working with 2 separate groups. We may mix them together occasionally, but at the moment the plan is to work separately with the BDs and the RMs. The BDs will be working tirelessly to achieve your target of 100% growth in the next 18 months, which is a very ambitious target, but I think one that's achievable. And through that process, we'll be working on some training, some tools and some skills to help you identify, research, select, understand, pitch, negotiate, and most importantly win the sort of contracts that Wirecard wants in order to achieve their goals in 2018-2019. With the RM group, we obviously have a new business in Asia, in Wirecard Asia, and some of the customers we've inherited, we need to secure their services and keep them as part of our client base. So we'll be working on some sales skills and tools and some techniques for retention, but also importantly to try and cross-sell and grow the amount of services that we sell into those businesses that we work with. So it's going to be a really interesting 9 months. You'll see me 3 times in June, September/October, and then again in February. But I'll be available to you, and I'll be working with you in between, setting some sales tools in place to help us to measure, track, and support your endeavors, as well as working with your sales managers and sales leaders to support you in the field on a day-to-day basis. It will be different. It will be a change, undoubtedly. There's little point in doing it if there isn't a change in place. But I want to just reassure you that my training style is very practical. It's very common sense, very straightforward. But I also work on these projects because I personally want to see the outcome at the end of it. So I'll be certainly giving you all of my support for you in order for you to achieve what I think is possible. But it's ultimately down to the group of 32 people that we have in the business to deliver on those results, and we'll be making sure that everything is done to put the things in place that need to be done. Over the next month, you'll hear from me via email. I'll be sending you out a survey link for you to respond to. It's nothing to be worried about. All I'd like to do is get as much information as possible about you and about how you work in the business, because one of the critical things about training is making sure that it's relevant and it seeks to support the types of challenges or the types of businesses you're dealing with, the types of situations you're coming up against every day. It will always be as tailored as it can be to your business so that you can apply it straight away into your real world. It won't always be easy. The first time won't always go well, but any skill has to be practiced, which is why we're working with you over the next 9 to 12 months. Personally, I've been in this business for a long time. For most of my working life, I'm not just a trainer. My main role is to sell. I have a business to run. I have clients to support, and ultimately I need to make a profit. So all of my sales activity is done by myself, as well as delivering on these projects. As an individual, I'm 41, live in a place called Ashington in the UK. I have 2 children, 11 and 13. I enjoy to watch and play a number of sports, although the playing part is becoming more and more difficult as the body starts to creak. But I enjoy rugby. I train a under-13s rugby team, and I enjoy watching football, sports, anything really, cricket, tennis, doesn't really matter. Anything that's got a ball in it tends to be good fun to watch. I also, as a hobby, write and publish fictional novels, humorous science fiction. There's an example of one of my books, not that I'm trying to sell them to you, I just thought I'd let you know. And that's just a sort of hobby that I do in my spare time, and I'm very sure that we can talk about all these sorts of things over a drink or over a meal when I get the opportunity to meet with all of you. If you have any questions, if you'd like to get in touch with me, my details are totally available. As far as I'm concerned, I'm already working with you, so if you wish to get into contact, ask me a question about the training, how the training works, about myself, please feel free to do so. And I really look forward to meeting you on the first training day, which is in the second week of June. Until then, thank you very much.